Hello and welcome once again to the Dead with Dave show, a show that talks about anything Halloween or horror related. And today, we're going to start off with a review. A couple weeks ago, I had won a CD from Hauntcast. Since I'm a subscriber to Hauntcast, I'm eligible to win some of the prizes. A couple of you know that I won 9 gallons of fog juice from Master Fog last year. I'm not eligible to win any of the bigger prizes, but I am eligible still to win some of the littler prizes. And I won a CD, a Halloween CD from Verse 13. Now, I never heard of Verse 13 until after listening to Hauntcast. I was very impressed when listening to their show. So when I won the CD, I was extremely happy to get some new music in here. Everybody knows that most of my music is basically around Midnight Syndicate or Audio Zombie. So it's good to get some new, fresh music in here, and this is definitely new. It's composed by Mike Fox, and it's 100% Halloween genre. This is Halloween music. It's just like Midnight Syndicate, Audio Zombie. It's just like them, but it has its own sound. It's a very distinct sound that's different from the other ones, which is very cool, especially when I kind of used every Midnight Syndicate song there is on all my segments and doing the haunt and other people's haunts. I've run out of songs to use, and having a new CD in my arsenal is awesome. Like I said, they're like Midnight Syndicate, but very distinct in their own sound. Now, some of my favorite tracks on the CD are track 3, track 9, track 11, track 13, and I think track 16. A lot of them are cool. Some of them I don't like. I mean, it's just like anything else. You know, it's not really, you know, sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. But there is a very wide range of music on here, from very slow to some more fast-paced tempo. I do like the slower ones myself. I like that eerie sound. This is perfect for your home haunts. You want to play it in the background in a scene or a room. It's great for video editing like I do here, so that, you know, you can really set the mood of whatever you're showing people. In a little bit, I'm going to play one of the tracks just so you can get a taste of what they sound like. If you want to pick up your own CD, go to verse13.info. Pick it up there. I'm not really sure the price since I didn't pay for it. Maybe I can find the price. Oh, 13 bucks. How do you beat $13 for a CD? I mean, come on, that's pretty freaking cheap. So definitely worth a buy. $13. I mean, come on. So now I'm going to play you a quick video I made. It's just of the pandemic dungeon down here. A little bit behind the scenes, a little bit behind the camera, a little bit behind here in my little mess, close up of the wall, just in case you wanted to check out closer what's going on behind me. And the song I'm going to play is track 14, The Child's Keepsake. I love this song. Very slow starting off, then get some high tempo spots. Very eerie music. Good thing to show the pandemic dungeon. So, verse 13, Memories from the Grave. Check it out. let's talk a little bit about the Dead with Dave Home Hunters Awards and where we're going from here. All the entries are in. The last date you could enter your video was December 31st. There's no more entries allowed. This being the first year, I was not expecting to get that many entries. Nobody really knows that I'm doing a contest set for people that see me on YouTube. And I wasn't really expecting a big turnout. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong. Myself and the rest of the judges have to go over, I think it's like 106, 107 videos that we have to watch, judge, and score. I mean, that's a daunting task, and we're going to try to get it done by the end of next month. I'm hoping to have all the judges in together, have their scores in, and I can at least release the top, 15, top 5 of the different categories. The last, the big show is going to be, I believe, in March, where I'm going to have a whole show put together. I'm going to get all the judges together. We're going to do like a banquet style where we're just going to be like a real awards show. We're going to give, the nominations, and we're going to give the prizes. Of course, the winners aren't going to be there unless you're going to fly to Jersey, which I don't really think you are. But I think it'll be a good time. And we're going to do a huge Dead with Dave Home Haunters Awards extravaganza show. So, I really look forward to that. But I will release the top 15 and stuff like that for each category beforehand, so people know where they're at and build a little bit of excitement. As for judges, I wanted to tell you I added a judge. Yes, there is an extra judge now. After talking to my other judges, if you don't know who the judges are, we got Ghoulish Cop, we got Grimlock, we got Jersey Gal, we have Scary Lady Videos, and we have Crazy Cart Lady, and we have myself. I'm adding a judge that has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube. Most of you probably don't even know who he is. It's Bob C. He's known on Haunt Forum. He does a lot of, comments on there. But no videos here on YouTube, no channel on YouTube, and doesn't really watch that many YouTube videos. Ghoulish Cop has mentioned him a couple times on his videos because they go to a lot of making takes together. They're good friends. But he is the perfect offset that we need for this contest, because all the other judges here are on YouTube. We watch your videos already. We know who you are, and we have to kind of separate who you are and your haunt or the video that you entered away from each other. So there's no, prejudice. There's no, beforehand judging, basically. Bob will not have any of that because he doesn't really watch any YouTube videos. So it is going to be the perfect offset for the other judges. So very cool. Let's all welcome him. You will see him at the end of the contest when it's all over and the contest is finished. We do that big award show. You'll see him there. He'll be presenting one of the awards. But until then, he is going to be a judge. And I wish him a lot of luck jumping into this madness of YouTube land. He really does need to get his own channel because he does have a kick-ass home haunt. I really wish I could show you some, but I don't have any video footage of it. So, other than that, good luck to all you that have entered. We are all well on our way of judging right now. Judges have all their paperwork in hand, and they are going through the videos one by one. And if you want to check out the videos yourself, go to my website, pandemichauntproduction.com/contestants. There is 4 pages of contestants. All their videos right there. You can watch all the videos right from that page. Just go down. You'll see what they entered, what videos they entered, and all that good stuff. So go check it out. There'll be a link down below. Just click on it. It'll bring you right there. I thought I'd show you a cool prop today. This one comes from rhawk79, and the name of his haunt is Herzog Hollow. And the prop I'm going to show you is his columns for his cemetery. And these columns are freaking amazing. The video he shows is a compilation. The actual name of the video is called Herzog Hollow Pillar Compilation. It's a great video. He actually entered it in the Dead with Dave Home Hunters Awards under Best Static Prop. It's definitely a contender in that category. The reason I like this so much is because I've been wanting to build cemetery columns for years now. And I keep saying every year, I'm going to build a set of columns. I'm going to build a set of columns. And every year, I don't do it. I just run out of time, or I find myself building, animated props instead. And the static ones fall to the wayside. But this year, I'm going to do it. And I'm thinking I'm copying his. They are really that good. I like these. The video he shows is kind of from conception, where he has it on the drawing, all the way to finished product. Only problem is he didn't include any of the foam carving. I don't know why. I would have loved to see the foam carving part, but he didn't include any of that in the video. You see it in its rough stage, but you don't see him actually carving the foam. It's fine. It's more of an inspirational video anyway, so it doesn't really need all the details. It's not a tutorial. You know, it's an inspirational video. Just kind of go through. That's what I like. I like go through videos anyway. It's the ones I more watch. As for the columns themselves, they are made out of foam, a wood structure, foam attached to it. I don't know how it's attached to it because he didn't show it. But it's attached to it. Nice brickwork, nice signage. It really is. They really are immense columns too. They're huge. They really take a presence in his haunt. And that's the kind of columns I really like, because in my haunt, when I build columns, I'm going to build columns that are about this size. Something that's large, something that, you know, this is the entrance to my haunt, and it's going to be known. And that's what I really like about these columns. I'm going to show you the video now. I had to cut it down a little bit. I cut it down to about 2 minutes. The original video is about 6 minutes long. So go over there, watch the entire thing. While you're there, click the subscribe button. It's definitely worth it. There's a lot of other videos on his channel, and some really, really cool stuff that you might want to check out, especially of his home haunt. His home haunts are really nice. Also, I had to change the music out. This isn't the original music. The original music was Dead Man's Party, but that is a licensed song. So all of you right now that are watching this on your phone or a tablet, you wouldn't be able to see it if I put that song in. So I had to change it out. But other than that, take a look. I think you're going to like these. These are really cool columns. Very inspirational. Thought I'd end the show with a little dead Q&A. I haven't done a question and answer segment in a while, so I thought I'd get back into a little bit and answer some questions. This one guy, username Marshall V 1971, I believe his name is, and he writes in, I've just gotten into pneumatics and only have a few built so far. The Groundbreaker, Air Cannon, Trash Can Trauma, and your 2-bar lift. Just the basics for beginners, I guess. I assume I will need a wire momentary button for the air cannon, but I need to figure out the best way to trigger the other props. I'm leaning towards wireless remote like the 12-volt relay on fright props, but would appreciate your advice. I was also wondering, does the peekaboo controllers have to be close to the props that they are controlling, or can they be inside the house with longer wires ran to the solenoids? Now this is a really good question, because once you start building a lot of animated props, you know, you get into the 4, 5, even 20 animated props, you start getting into how you're going to control all of them. Or you get to that many props, do you want to buy a controller for each and every prop? And that can get kind of pricey. I mean, unless you're building your own. I know a lot of people are building their own controllers these days. But if you're not into that, you're not really, you know, electrically inclined, then buying a controller is basically your only way. Now, there is a lot of options out there, but, you know, there is no one perfect, simple solution to your haunt. Now, the key fob idea, the one with the remote control controller, the remote control controller, it has 4 outputs on it, and it's just on and off buttons, and you turn your props on and off, which is a great idea, because you don't have to run the long wires, and you can be anywhere, inside your house, outside, you can be hiding behind bushes, and you can activate your props. You don't have to be wired to anything. It's a very awesome way, but you're also limited to just 4 outputs. You can use, like you said, the momentary switches. I know a lot of people that do that. Terra Syndicate, a big, huge home haunt, he does that. He has a control room in his house that he has switches set up, and he just switches on and off. He watches video cameras throughout his haunt, and he plays like the Wizard of Oz. He plays the Grand Oz. He's up there, you know, doing his thing, and it's really, really works great for him. And if that's the route you want to go, that's infinitely expandable. All you can do is add more switches, but problem is you're going to be sitting there the entire time. And you're not going to be able to walk away from it when there's people walking through your haunt. You can use the peekaboos, and you can put them in your house. Basically what I do. I have my controller in one central location, and everything runs to that. Just need really long lines. And don't forget to add in the cost of those wires, because extension cords, 12-volt lines, they can get pricey, especially when you get to hundreds of feet of it. I have a lot of wire throughout my haunt, and I'm sure you will too eventually. So got to add that into the cost. Now, one of the problems you're going to run into while doing a central located controller is sound. It's very hard to shoot sound out to individual props, different sounds. So you want a zombie sound coming out of your groundbreaker. You want different sound coming from your lift. You want a monster sound coming out of your trash can trauma. Unless you have multiple controllers or multiple audio devices at each prop, it's next to impossible to do. I run a CFX2 controller, an audio controller, in my haunt, where I can shoot individual sound to individual speakers throughout the haunt anytime I want. I program it like that. Only problem is you cannot trigger multiple sounds at the same time. I can't play a background track at the same time as I play the zombie soundtrack, say, you know, something like that. It's one sound at a time out of your speakers, and it can get kind of frustrated if you want to activate multiple things. So to wrap things up and to bring all that freaking shit I just said together, I don't know how much money you want to spend. So if you want to be cheap, do the switches. You know, it's infinitely expandable. You can constantly change them. You know, you can sit there all night and play God, scare people as you please. It'll be dead on accurate with your switches. It's an awesome way to do it. It's a lot of fun to do. If you want to go a little bit more high tech, get yourself some peekaboo controllers. The 2-channel ones are awesome for individual props. You can bring them in the house or put them out, you know, buy the props themselves. Get the ones with audio. I mean, and you can build from there. You know, as you build a prop, add a controller into your price. You know, you can add your own PIR sensor, anything to activate them, if that's what you want to do. If you want to go a little bit more nuts and have that central automated controller, you can go with the BooBox Flex or the BooBox Flex Max. They go from, you know, $159 all the way up to $350 for the maximum outputs. They're great controllers. You program them through your computer, so you get really accurate programming. Or you can put out another $200 and get their Scaremaster controller that goes with it, and you put these little sliders and you get lights dimming and That's a pretty cool effect. And then, but of course, you're gonna have a problem with sound. It does come with the sound, but to shoot it out differently, you're gonna have to get audio controllers for each one of your props where they play individual sound if needed. So those are my recommendations. I don't know how much it helped because, I mean, everything's limited. There's a limit to every kind of controller out there, and it's hard to find one thing that's going to work for all of your props. I say it's really hard to give a specific buy this and that and you're going to work. There's just no simple answer to any questions on controllers because it's not a perfect controller world now, is it? That's why I built my own. Cost me thousands of dollars, but I built my own. So there you go. I hope that has helped. Well, that's it for this episode of Dead with Dave. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I know I've been kind of sporadic with my videos. I haven't really been getting them out twice a month like I used to. The Haunt Awards have been very time consuming, and trying to get that together has, you know, took me away from doing the Dead with Dave show. I should be back on track now, hopefully. So 1st and 15th of every month, I should be here, sitting in front of my microphone and my computer, talking to you. But I want to end this show with a question. The question is, what new set of prop plans do you want to see me make? If you don't know, I make prop plans to go with all my new props. I already got 2 out now. Anything I make from now on, I put along with it a new set of plans. So I want to know what you guys think I should make. Something besides what I already have. I don't want to remake what I already got. So think of something new for me to build. Something that I don't have in my haunt already. Maybe something you guys haven't even seen. Maybe you just got some concepts in your head that you can't, you know, bring out. Let me know. Leave in the comments down below. I'll see what I can do. That's why I start building again. It's time. You know, Halloween is coming. Spring is coming. This is time to start building. I'm getting excited again. I'm really happy. You know, I'm seeing more videos coming up. I'm seeing everybody getting ready for Trans World, which I wish I was going to, but I'm probably not. Which sucks, but that's a whole nother video. But, yeah. I'm ready to start building. So, give me some ideas. Tell me what you want to see. And until then, thank you all for watching. This has been Dead with Dave. Good night.